Hi, tonight we're playing a little bit of Alien rather than Alien. We've got a small crew. Unfortunately, Dan couldn't be with us tonight because his internet is broken. Either something to do with his immunisation or his house being like an internet blind spot or something. So we're going to play a little Alien one-shot that is by no means attached in any way, shape or form to the Colonial Marines operating manual, although it would slot in really nicely. Joining me this evening, we've got some familiar faces and a new face. We got Kira, who is...
I am Princess. I am Norma Brand Princess, who is a gunner, and I've been in the Corps for a few months. Kind of hated it. Don't know why I joined up, but you know what? I'm a bit of a brat, but these guys are family, and I kind of love them. I have a metal baseball bat, and I am very excited to kick alien butt.
So we've got a smart gunner. No need to worry, everything's overkill.
Yeah.
We got Veronique.
Yeah, I've just been outclassed in the new face department. And I am playing Rook, who's a civilian contractor who's collecting intel.
Nothing shifty about Weyland-Yutani civilian contractors going on military missions at all. Isn't that right, Mr. Burke? And last but by no means least, our squad leader for tonight is Pat.
Hello, everybody. I will be playing Corporal Naomi, aka Nanny Ricardo. And, well, I'm trying to lead this troop as best I can. I'm a medic by trade and a leader by necessity. And today we're going to be making sure that I can keep my my people alive. These good soldiers for the Colonial Marines and also the Weyland-Yutani Rev. But, you know, mostly the soldiers. Us good, honest, humble folk.
The remaining 2 Marines in the squad are Private First Class Luke Lucas, who goes by Lulu, who's a Comtech Marine, and Private First Class Ron Kendrick, who goes by Knocker, who's an Assault Marine who's there to knock on doors. Just in case anybody happens to suffer from a terminal case of death.
I like how of the like 5 choices you gave us, we all chose the sorry, actually, you know what? I'm speaking too soon. Princess is the fucking tank here. But I was gonna say, like, none of us really chose a tanky one.
Oh.
There's some tanking going on.
Princess is the tank. Excellent.
Okay, so you are a small fire team of elite badasses in the USCMC. Your job is to kick ass and take names, and you've already got a big list of names, so we're down to kicking ass. But this particular mission, you have been given a command to escort this civilian contractor deep into an abandoned research station, Sevastopol Research Station, former UPP hub, wherein they're hoping to be able to extract some information from the computer core down on the bottom level.
Right, troops, stay frosty, everybody.
We are literally going to start at the front door. So you've landed on Sevastopol. It's cold. It's very cold. But it's breathable. It's a shake and bake colony of sorts, but it's Arctic conditions, so it's very, very chilly. Big metal door, Cold War spectacular, massive rotating thing like a vault door. And your Comtech Marine has just patched into the door and started running a bypass.
Nice. Okay.
So the door creaks open
operation
with a slight hiss and a little bit of a rotate.
Okay. I have my gun ready just in case anything happens. I'm staying frosty.
All right.
First thing that happens as the door rolls over to one side is a dead body falls out through the door into the snow in front of you.
Jesus.
They appear to have been shot in the back of the head with some large caliber weapon. They're wearing a lab coat. It's a bit old. It's a bit ratty. And they've clearly been dead for some time. But there is a hole in the back of their skull, probably about that big.
All right. Cover me. I want one of you to go in and two of you to go in and check to see if there's any present threats. It seems to be an older issue than the current crisis right now. So let's have everybody remain cautious, but
Yes, sir.
don't get too frightened. All seen our fair share of dead bodies. I'm gonna kneel down and try to do like a medical aid to see if I can't determine anything more about the caliber. Is it only in one way? That would seem probably strange if it's such a large hole.
A large caliber hole like that, not going all the way through, is quite unusual. So you want to do a medical aid check? Yep. So you take a look at the body. There's nothing rattling around inside the skull. You can see the discoloration on the back of the lab coat that looks like where most of the brains and the spinal fluid have leaked out. But whatever killed this thing punched that hole. So on closer analysis, it looks more like ice pick to the back of the head rather than a large caliber weapon.
Hey, change my earlier diagnostic. Looked like this motherfucker got Trotsky'd. So let's all stay frosty. This is not a heavy caliber weapon. This is some sort of ice pick situation.
Okay, so you make your way into Sevastopol Station, and you are at the top of a steep incline, standing on a gantry platform, some kind of elevator that looks like it slides down further into the complex. There's a control console right there.
Do we know what the research base was about? Were they mining? Were they any information on that?
All the information you've got is that it's a research station. Whether or not Miss Rook knows any more than that is a company question.
Got it.
So there's an activation panel sat on the far side of this platform that slides down deeper into the base. Whoever this guy was, he managed to ride the platform up to the exit and got as far as the exit before being ended.
Is there any sort of comms connection that we can get into? Any sort of intelligence on the inside that we can access from this far up?
From this far up, there is nothing. There's literally a security office right by the door, big enough for about 2 people to stand in or 1 person to sit down. You've got this vault door and then this platform that slides down. You could just about see down to the end of this access tunnel. There's another large set of double doors down below, probably about 2 stories down, but at an angle.
Can I go into the guard station and just grab anything of worth in there? Any extra ammo? Anything I could grab?
There is.
There's...
I've just forgotten the name of those things that you hold. So you can write on.
Pencil.
No, that's what you write with. Clipboard.
Pad.
Yeah.
Clipboard.
Who forgets a clipboard? Anyway, yeah, there's a clipboard in there, which is covered in Cyrillic writing.
Oh, it's going to be one of those jobs.
Sarge, we got a bunch of gibberish here.
Oh, in Russian. Why didn't I even consider this? All right. We're not going to be getting very much use out of this unless what's his name? Unless Lulu's got a head full of Cyrillic.
No can do, Chief. I only speak freedom.
Damn it. We really ought to teach us that in school, you know. The non-freedom language. Okay. Let's get on it. Going down? Anybody? I say as I've got my hand on the buttons.
I'll be following you about 2 steps behind you.
Pat, can you make an observation check?
Okay, sounds like a plan. By the way, I'm not usually a leader of groups. I hope I'm not being too shitty about it.
I have a lot of trust in you.
Thank you. I will let you down. Ooh, that's a failed observation check, sir. I might want to push that. Well, I don't know how stressed I'm going to get later, but I'm doing it anyway. Oh, 2 failures in a row. This does not bode well.
Okay, so you go to operate the console. Now, you thought that the stuff that was on there was like ice from outside, but it's gel-like and faintly sticky. So you put your hand on the console to try and control what's going on with it, and it comes away with these ropey strands of sticky goo. There's a clear, fluidic gel stuck on some of the console.
Gross.
I beckon the company agent forth.
Yes, Nani?
Hey, so just between the two of us, do you have any idea what the fuck this is? I say as I pull my hand off.
Your guess is as good as mine. What do you think it is?
Well, I'm gonna do like a medical aid check here. Yeah, and get my best estimate. Ooh, that's a 3 success medical aid check.
Yeah, okay, based on the field, you would say it's probably some kind of protein-based gel. Definitely organic. Could be something from a microbe or something in the air. There are slime molds and gels and things like that will produce things like that.
Breaking up a hand sanitizer.
Yeah. This is the kind of thing that you would maybe encounter in caves. It's not common to find it in a research station.
I say looks like mucus. Looks biological. It's not. Well, my initial thought was ice. Second thought, some sort of gel-based demolition tool. This is neither of those.
Yeah, it doesn't smell
I'm
right for demolition gel.
Yeah, I'm the medic. I've got the tools. I pop them out. I expend 1 usage of my wet wipes.
Right, the inventory.
Writing that down.
Yeah, there's something that you don't have on an alien character sheet. Wet wipes. You got food, you've got air, you've got water. Wet wipes. Who knew?
Should I roll 3d6 to determine how many wet wipes I expend?
Let me just run off a quick email to Free League. Dear Free League.
Yeah.
Wet wipes. All right, so you managed to hit the console, and the platform kind of shudders into motion with a creaking, grinding sound, and it slides down this ramp. I mean, you could have walked down the ramp, but it's an elevator. Why bother? So you make your way down on this elevator ramp to the next level down, and as it reaches the bottom, you are confronted by another set of doors. This is big internal blast doors. There appears to be some acid damage to the interior part of the door, like it's closed on something.
So this is clearly acid damage to this door.
How recent do you think it is? looks like it was pretty bad. Do I roll?
Yeah. Do I have to roll to determine if I can see if it's recent or new? Just kind of general ballpark.
It doesn't look terribly new, no.
Hey,
I would
something
say
went
this
down
is
here.
probably- Yeah. Something bad happened here. We've got a ice pick wound up top. Some sort of strange growth, mucousy slime on the station. This looks like acid damage.
Mm.
We may be dealing with some sort of top secret super weapon research facility. The UPP is always up to something.
I just recheck all my gear just to make sure looking around.
Oh, good. Always good when that happens. One of the things
I
has
don't-
crashed. Hopefully it's not Twitch or OBS.
Let me check my still streaming.
Right, I can still see the stream in OBS. That's good.
I can see the Twitch stream on my phone. It works.
Okay, well, so it does seem to still be working. So, fingers crossed. I'll just reopen Chrome.
I think
You will
I think the nanny at this point hands out some face masks.
Wait, what?
Just in case.
Right, sorry about that. Temporary tech glitch, as is my way when it comes to OBS. So you stood outside these big set of double doors leading further into the base.
The nanny recommends masking up. We don't know what's in there. Yeah, oh yeah. We all got face masks. It's the fucking pandemic. Just go
Put 'em in every color. So can we patch into this door, or do we blast our way through?
Oh, this is a door that'll take you hours to blast through. Yeah, you can get your Comtech guy to open the door. That's not a problem.
Curiosity, does our corporate agent friend have any Comtech experience?
Don't you have a Marine that can handle that?
I suppose we do. Never mind. Just wanted to see, if you were,
It is what I requested.
well, your request was provided for.
All right, so Lulu goes to town on the door. Oh my God, what is happening with my computer?
Diegetic dialogue from Lulu.
Holy cow.
Bad news, boys. If you'd like, I could actually, if you give me access, I could do Lulu.
Okay, it's not happy with me having more than one thing open. It does look like it has just dropped the stream.
You're frozen.
Yeah.
You're, like, I can hear you, but you're frozen. Yeah.
If you want to give us all access to the characters, I think we could do some of the rolling for you.
Yeah, I will do. I was trying to look
It
up
would make it easier.
the xenomorphs. No reason, just trying to look them up.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry about this, gang. There is definitely a processing issue with my computer when it comes to streaming. It does not like me having Windows open and Chrome open and then try to open a PDF. That's like fatal.
Yeah, well, the first thing, you should probably kill Chrome and try Firefox.
See, I used to be all Firefox. And
Yeah, everything's optimized for Chromium now, so yeah.
Firefox is everybody's second friend. Second best friend, I mean.
Right. Google Chrome, you're done. Discord, you're done. Kill both of those.
I feel your pain. I've been running on my my Acer for the past couple months since my computer died. Which is why I've been coming
of
to
this
kind
computer
of
was supposed to be for streaming and audio record.
Oh, that's a bummer. What type of computer do you have?
Oh, yeah, true. Omega Ohm is telling you minimize OBS. Just don't full screen it. It should help you on the video processing on one side.
True, but Zoom is still not responding. I mean, I can hear you, I can see you, but the Zoom call is not playing ball.
Yeah, it's playing ball with us, but not with you.
Yeah, I can't even transfer control to someone else so that I could drop out and drop back in.
Oh, shit. Is there any way we could request...
Bear with.
Yeah, hard reboot incoming. Ah, that's a bummer.
There we go. Right, okay, so I've got the Zoom call back.
Ooh. Do you want to transfer it over to one of us?
Faces have gone somewhere.
You're here twice.
I'm here twice, that's what the problem is.
Game over, man. Game over.
There we go. Right, everybody's back in the right places.
Oh.
Whew. I am the host now, according to Zoom. Thanks, Zoom, for your big help there. The OBS is working again. I am going to keep Chrome shut. Whew. What I am going to do is I'm going to take a step outside momentarily so I can pick up the hard copy of the book. Feel free to chat amongst yourselves. I'll be back in about 30 seconds.
Oh, I'll do a quick refill then. I'll be right back.
I will continue talking.
Talk among yourselves, Marines. I'm not here to entertain you.
So hello, my fellow Marine and the only other Marine in this group of 3 people. How are you doing?
I am good. How are you doing, Nanny? I just realized that was your name.
Yeah, I'm Nanny, aka Naomi.
I heard about Princess and her baseball bat, and
Ah, God, yes. No, I was very tempted. I was so tempted to take that character. But, I played a smart gun of the other game that I was in of Alien RPG literally on Tuesday, so...
So, there we go. I've got the hard copy of the book now, so I don't need to have the PDF open.
Marvelous. You just missed Veronique leaving to get another drink.
Scans.
So is this actually the Sevastopol station of the canon, or is this like
oh crap? Is there a canon one?
Yes.
I'm a bad person.
I've been confused about that.
Yeah, but, I didn't realize there was one in canon.
I'm pretty sure Sevastopol station is the place that Isolation takes place in.
Alright. I grabbed my copy if we need to double fist this.
All right. Well,
yeah, it is actually the station in which
it's Isolation, yeah.
Yeah, Alien Isolation takes place. I've been confused about because like you mentioned doors and ice and stuff, and I'm like, interesting. Are we salvaging Sevastopol station from an ice?
No, I went for Sevastopol station because of the Russian-sounding name from Hellboy.
Oh yeah, I mean, like it's a name that permeates popular culture.
It is, yeah.
So I'm just glad that we're all on the same page.
No, this is Sevastopol 2.
I wasn't gonna ask. Yes. New Sevastopol.
Sevastopol
The
2
UPP
station.
one.
Because why be inventive?
Well, I mean, this is the UPP Sevastopol station. The United Americas just kind of appropriated the name.
Yeah. All right, so
This
let's
is the
carry
original.
on. I'm going to go old school and use like little plastic rolly dice.
Nice.
I can do that. So you've reached the second door, and Lulu has been running a bypass on their door. Now, Lulu is a very, very talented Comtech Marine and gets the door open. And it opens again with a bit of a hiss. And for a moment, there's an acrid tang sort of spills out through the door. And it looks like the acid damage wears its way through a lot of the door, but it hasn't got particularly far. So this door should be airtight, but wasn't. Because there's acid damage running all the way through about 2 feet of solid reinforced metal.
What the hell do
Annie,
you
I hope
think?
you, Annie, I hope you have all your med kit on you. I don't think this is going to be a pleasant operation.
Yeah, there's something fucked up on this side. Rest assured, I do have some buffers in my purse. I'm not sure it would handle a 2 foot of metal burning acid, but let's just hope we can avoid whatever caused this.
Hopefully,
Veronique, there is a console just inside this secure door. Doesn't look like a particularly sophisticated one, but is certainly an entry console which could have some information on it.
I would ask Lulu to retrieve it.
Okay, so Lulu starts patching in, pulling up information. Okay, I can hack it, but I can't make much sense of this. I mean, I don't know if you speak any Russian or anything. I've got a whole bunch of menus, but none of this makes much sense to me.
Do a data dump, and we'll analyze the data at another point.
Sure thing. Looks like it's just basics. It's your meet and greet. It's the hi, welcome to the station stuff. But yeah, I could do that.
You can make sense of it.
No, I mean, it's just the front door. This is all I'd expect to find here.
Good job, Marine.
Ma'am? So he pulls out a bunch of data and transfers it across to your PDAT. The corridor that you're in is long and narrow and very, very dull. There's grey metal, grey concrete, spare electric lighting that runs along the ceiling, kind of bold and harsh. Everything's all sharp edges and sharp relief.
I'm just this spot of white.
The corridor in here has seen better days. There's dust in the air, there's crap in the corridors. Clearly, no one has cleaned this place in a while. But, you know, dead body upstairs could have told you that.
Yeah, this place we've definitely seen better days. Small housekeeping question, Wolf Builder. Any chance I could say my character speaks very limited Russian, at least vaguely familiar with Cyrillic? Otherwise, seems like none of us do. Which maybe.
Yeah, I mean, a couple of, like, noteworthy signs, like exit and down and things like that. Yeah.
Привет, меня зовут Nanny.
Здравствуйте, Nanny. Как дела? Очень приятно, очень хорошо.
Хорошо. All right, cool. Got that out of the way. All right. So, what looks to be the... So our objective here is to obtain their information, etc., right?
Yeah, computer cores down in the depths of the base.
Do we have a map of the base on our hands, or were we expected to gather one?
Best I can get for you is a couple of floor designations.
All right, Lulu, help me with the computer stuff. Let me look at this map. And I kind of troll around on the computer as
So
much
you've
as
got
I can.
6 floors of this base, all going down into the ground. The first floor is living, second floor administration, third floor labs, fourth floor engineering, fifth and sixth floor classified.
And the computer cores presumably are below the 6th floors or in the classified section?
They're either in the classified section or beyond it.
All right. And how far does this elevator go?
That elevator's stopped. You're in a corridor now that leads down to a set of metal stairs. When you come to the end of the corridor, there's a core that runs straight down through the middle. About 8 floors straight down from where you are to a massive fan down at the bottom, which is slowly turning. And you can see each of the 6 floors going down, and then like a 2-floor drop into this massive ventilator. Looking up, you can see the top of the mountain fitted with ventilation shafts and light shafts to bring light and air in from outside.
So this massive computer core, that's presumably the main thing. Or connected to it.
Oh no, when I say core, I mean it's been cored out of the mountain. It's a big empty circle.
Never mind.
The centre of the mountain is missing, and the base has been built around that section.
I love this. This is beautiful. All right.
So you've got this sort of rough industrial metal piping, steel gantry stairs running down, the occasional box of stuff left on the side. And you look.
Well, Phelps. Sorry.
Rank has its privileges.
Well, folks, unless any of us brought some grappling gear, I suppose we're walking from here on out.
Aye, sir.
Everybody make an observation roll, please.
I will try to talk less in the future.
Oh, no, don't worry. Oh.
Be the protagonist, Pat. Be the protagonist.
No, I'm the commander who gets killed in the first half.
Gorman.
I mean, I feel like I have more field experience than Gorman. But...
How many drops is this?
Simulated? I have no idea. In the field, though, probably my 7th.
So how much did you get on your observations?
I got 1.
You got 1?
Nothing.
You got... Sorry, Kira, what'd you get?
I got nothing, so I'm like,
Hey.
a lot of walls, a lot of doors.
Yep,
It's
lots
great,
of walls
that's
and
all I
doors.
realized.
Walls, doors, and corners.
Yep. Pat, it looks like the bottom couple of floors have got some kind of growth on them. Moss, plants, difficult to tell. Something down there doesn't look industrial, it looks organic. Veronique, you noticed this organic material as well.
There's something fucky about this place. Not sure what they're working on here, but whatever it is, went haywire. Either as a result of their own communist negligence or
How are you coming up to that conclusion?
Don't you see the bottom floor? It's covered in something. Something organic.
I take guns any day. Organic, no. Couldn't be doing with that. This is fucked.
Yeah, there's something wrong about this place. Everybody, keep your masks on. Don't want to breathe the air. All right. Let's keep going. We gotta get to those cores. So, Lulu, when you're finished with that data dump, we're gonna form up and then head down the stairs.
So the squad forms up around you, and they start to move.
I think the gunner and me are up front.
Yeah.
All
doors
right.
and corners, doors and corners.
Doors and corners, yeah. Stay crossed, everybody. Yeah, I used Duolingo for Norwegian. It actually worked pretty well. I can order a drink in it. All right, anyway.
All right, so as you make your way down to the next floor, let's get another observation roll or a mobility roll. You can pick which one you want to do, observation or mobility. I don't mind which. They will have different effects depending on which one you choose. It's like a choose your own adventure roll.
I'm good at mobility better than observation, but I feel as though a leader should observe. Oh wait, actually, I have the same skill in both.
Kill them off. Kill it. I had a moment earlier.
I chose mobility because I think I'm more of a doer than a thinker. I think I got 1.
I think they hired me to think, even though I'm more of a doer.
So with your mobility roll, Kira, you make your way smoothly down the stairs. You sidestep a couple of little obstacles, you know, spanners and tools that have been left lying around. Pat, did you do mobility or observation?
2 success on observation.
On observation. You notice that the tools and stuff that have been left on the floor are fairly evenly distributed. It's almost like they've been left there to be touched and moved.
This is my castle of the rings.
It's a trap.
Nobody touch shit. If you see something on the floor, do not touch it. Even if it's the most useful thing in the world. At the very least, put it by me before you grab it.
Yeah, it looks like some of that gel stuff is stuck to a few of them as well.
There's some of that biological substance that I touched earlier. Remind me to speak with the quarantine officer before reboarding the Cheyenne. There is a potential that I have been contaminated, but until then, we continue our research or our work.
Knocker, unfortunately, was not quite so lucky with his mobility roll. And as you say that, you give your order, don't touch nothing, he turns around to sweep the area behind him and backfoots a screwdriver off the edge of the gantry. And it rattles as it rolls across the floor, and then it falls and it hits the wall. Tink. Floor loader. Tink. Tink. Tink, 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 tink. Rattle, rattle, rattle. Grind as it lands in the fan.
So cinematic. I hate you.
Isn't there a tree?
Sorry, boss.
Say something about trees.
From far down below, you hear a noise, like a scream.
Fuck did you just do? Pull yourself together, man. Look where you're fucking walking.
There's no one here, Chief. There's no one to hear us.
You hear that scream just now? There's something here.
You think there's someone stuck down there?
I think there's something here. Person or not. Pull yourself fucking together right now. I don't want to see any more fucking acts of accident.
Sorry, Chief.
All right. Keep your eyes on your fucking feet, okay? Those boots were issued to you for the purposes of bringing you towards the enemy and fucking destroying it. I don't want those boots used against our cause. Got it?
Hoorah.
Hoorah!
Knocker is carrying more weapons than are entirely normal. He's got a pulse rifle, he's got a pistol, he's got a combat knife, he's got a shotgun, he's got a flame unit, a couple of grenades strapped across his chest.
Guys,
The littlest
this guy's
paring
literally
knife
made for the other guys.
just behind him.
And he's got a little cocktail toothpick. He's got a little one of his
Look
just
at
in
everything.
case.
Sharp
Just in
sticks.
case. All right, everybody, stay alert. Something, we knocked and something answered. This door has something behind it.
So you need to go 180 degrees around the first floor living quarters to get down to the next floor.
I'm worried it would be one of those situations. All right, everybody. Huddle back up. Stay tuned. Nobody touch anything on the sides. No more knocking. They know we're
as
here.
you make your
Whatever.
way around the living quarters, you can see into a few rooms. Most of them appear to be empty, like they've been evacuated at speed. Some of them, there's still like cups of coffee sat on the side, which have got a thick layer of mold where there used to be coffee.
I think we do like a sweep, like when we see an open door or a door, we, put our guns towards it. Make sure that there's no enemy combatants on the inside. Probably standard protocol or something. Make sure that nothing's getting the better of us.
Constantly
Okay.
open up the shaft, down the shaft. Just, we're on our toes. We're freaked.
Yep.
The leader's trying to make sure that nobody notices, but she's bugging.
Right.
There's
Make an
something
observation
fucked up about
check
this place.
for the rooms then.
Got one.
Let's see. No successes. I'm not going to re-roll this one.
Okay, Kira and Veronique, you both hear something scuttling in one of the rooms. You've just come out of the room, and as you move away, you hear this sort of scuttling noise, like a large spider or something.
I will slowly and deliberately step away and behind the Marines.
Okay, can you add 1 stress level and make a panic roll, please?
Me?
And Kira as well.
I'm good.
So you click on one of the stress boxes on your character sheet and then press the panic button up at the top and it'll make a panic roll for you.
What does 6 mean?
6 is fine. You don't panic, you keep it together. You
I
need...
kind of put my hand up as you walk around me. I kind of make frantic eyes at Nani, being like, I do like a hand signal.
Yeah. No, I got chance. I don't know anything about military things. I'm just fucking around. I'm too gay to join the military. That never happened. But yeah, no, I'm paying attention to what she's laying down. What's up?
So it looks like Princess has seen something.
I do hand signals to everybody else, like Princess has seen something. There's something maybe over there.
Minor ruckus. Southwest corner. Low. Something.
Yeah. I'm very quiet. I don't make any like vocal commands. I feel like my team probably understands. Stay alert. There's something around us.
Sounds like
in
a
general vicinity.
lobster spider is crawling away from us.
Not a cat.
There's a weird sort of screeching, hissing kind of noise from over by the bed in one of these rooms, and the lobster spider that you thought you saw leaps through the air towards you. This thing with like two massive open spindly fingers comes flying through the air with a whip-like tail circling around behind it, soaring through the air towards you.
Do I have any moment, any time to react? To
You can
swipe it
roll
away?
your close combat skill.
That is not a cat.
If you, Kira, checking your weapons, like you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and so
I have
forth.
a baseball bat.
Yeah, you want to be attacking with it, so you want to go on your baseball bat
Mhm.
and then click the attack button, and it will calculate everything for you.
So I have 1 bonus, 1 damage.
Okay, if you click the attack button on the baseball bat, it will roll it for you.
Yeah, and she did. She has 2 successes.
Okay, 2 successes. So, as this thing comes flying through the air towards you, you let the servo arm take the weight of the smart gun, and you just pull your baseball bat and just pa! Smack that thing for a home run. And it kind of squeaks as it goes flying across the room and slams into a bookcase, landing and rattling around behind the bookcase.
Can I go in for a second swing?
Oh, what we're going to do now is we're going to go into initiative.
Oh.
Now,
fuck
I
us all,
was
buddy.
about to say I don't have initiative cards, but what's this? Thanks, Spectaculars.
Oh.
I have them. I mean, I should have them, and yeah, I do. I have the proper ones. They're still sealed.
That's okay.
Look at the corporate agent just pulling out those proper cards.
Did the corporate agent deal everyone's initiative?
Go on then, you can deal initiative.
Okay, I
Wow.
gotta
Oh,
open
we're
them.
using proper
I'm-
alien
I'm-
cards.
Goblet
Oh.
game is making me do a lot of things. I'm
ASMR.
unsealing them for your benefit. All right, I will shuffle them because they're neatly ordered. All right, so who's first?
I'll go first.
Am
You
I?
got a 7.
All right, as leader, I will go second.
You got a 6.
We're fucked.
I'll go third. I've got a 5.
We're fucked.
You got 2 other Marines.
All right, so I guess
Lulu
Ooh.
Lulu.
2
Yeah.
for Lulu.
and what's his face?
Oh! 1 for Knocker.
All right.
Nice!
And the alien.
How many does it get?
It just gets...
2?
Oh, hang on. No, this is a facehugger. Facehuggers get...
We know what it is.
Facehuggers get 2.
Yeah.
All right. Well, it gets a 10
Woo.
Nice.
and a
And
9.
And a 9.
So-
Wow. So it's going
Back-
last
Oh, shit.
and last.
We actually have a chance, folks.
So,
I've already blooded my baseball bat, so
Knocker opens up on the bookshelf with a flame unit. 9 dice of flame damage.
Nice.
That's a success. That's a success.
Hell yeah.
So the bookcase is burning. It is on fire.
Oh, motherfucking raw.
Raw.
Let's go.
Unfortunately, though, it does not go so well for Lulu. Ouch. What's 8 on a panic roll? 8 on a panic roll is shakes, I think. Panic 104. Tremble. You start to tremble uncontrollably. All skill rolls using agility suffer a -2 modification. So Lulu freaks the fuck out. Holy shit! What the fuck is that? What the fuck is that? He sprays through the fire, but doesn't hit anything. And is genuinely freaking out. He's backing away towards the bed in the farthest corner of the room. Who was next?
Me. I will seek cover.
Okay, so leaving the room is probably the best cover you can get. Because it's like a small
There's no
door
cover
room.
in the room, huh?
Say again?
There is no cover in the room at all.
There's a small bathroom, but you'd actually have to go past where the space lobster.
I guess
Yes.
I'll just hide behind the door and assume Overwatch.
Okay. And who was next?
It was Pat.
Pat. What
Yep,
you
my
gonna do?
pistol rifle is ready and rearing to go. Got 1 success.
What you doing?
Actually, hold on. I think maybe I think this. What's the bonus on a pulse rifle?
Should show
is it
on the character
one?
sheet down at the bottom.
Yeah, it's not. It's not on the character sheet.
Is it not? I'm a bad person. I apologise.
No, it's fine. It's fine. Don't worry about it. Is it a bonus
I
of 1
believe
or
it's a
2?
bonus of 1 and a damage of 2.
Okay. So yep. All right. So I got 1 success and the damage is 2.
It's armor piercing, so only half of its armor counts. It does not save. Your bullets splash into the spider lobster, and there's a little spray of acid that comes out of it.
Ooh, shit. Yeah, we're about to learn today. We're about to learn today.
So it's sat in a flaming bookcase, and you spray some fire at it, and a little jet of acid comes out and splashes against the back wall that leads out into the corridor, and it starts hissing and sizzling.
If that gave out that much acid, how big are the ones who were at the door?
Kiara,
One
it's
of
your
these
go.
things crushed up against it.
Can I use my smart gun on it?
You absolutely can.
I'm taking no chances with this thing.
There's no kill like overkill.
Hoorah!
Hurrah!
Or with
Oh
a
my god!
bonus.
That's what we were
Natural
waiting for.
born smart gunner, Kira.
Holy
Good for
shit,
you.
princess!
Yeah, you also have a +2 on the smart gun from your
We're
talent.
like queen.
So you get an
Roll
extra
this
2 dice on that.
Oh, I added that bonus in.
So,
Oh, you added-
want
oh, well done.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 7 successes for 9 damage.
Fucking.
I'm a GML
I-
tonight.
The
I like
smart
it.
gun wails as you open up on this lobster spider, and you just shred the bookcase. You rip the wall apart. You pop out the windows. Everything gets smashed, ruined, exploded, destroyed.
And that's how we welcome our
That's how we
raid of
welcome our
17
raiders.
person
Hi,
with
Brendan
Brendan.
and Raiding Co. A facehugger just got 9 damage to the face. Not that they have faces. So you
I know,
unload your
that's
smart
two
gun
things.
into this thing and you paste it, basically. You turn the whole thing into paste. It's difficult to tell where the acid damage begins and the smart gun damage ends to the wall and the bookcase. You knock out the entire wall. It collapses out into the corridor. The bookcase is still on fire. That's spread out a little bit as well.
I'm still going for it after it's all exploded. Like, I'm still trying to get into the next wall. I'm not taking any chances.
Easy, Marine. Easy, easy. That thing's vaporized. Good job.
Thanks, Danny.
At which point, from down in the core, you hear that screaming noise again. Louder this time. Like something is pissed.
Gather up, Marines. There is clearly something strange and biological happening here. There is clearly some sort of organism that we are contending against, probably made by the UPP, to ensure that we do not succeed in our goal of gathering what's down there in the core. But rest assured, if this creature is any indication of what is to come, then this thing is mortal. It does bleed. It can be killed.
From outside, you hear a rattling, clicking sound. Deeper, slightly louder than that one was.
That said, they know we are here. And they are likely to be hostile. Weapons up from this point on.
Yes, sir.
Okay, what do you want to
My
do?
order.
You're in some guy's... Well, you were in some guy's bedroom. Not really so much anymore.
Open plan now.
Yeah.
We're not likely to encounter survivors. Kill anything you see. If anything moves, shoot at it. If it wasn't a creature like we just dispatched, it was a fucking commie.
Reload.
Basically the same thing.
I reload.
That's right. All right.
Click,
Gather
click,
yourself.
click, click, click. Everybody reloads.
Get a hold of yourselves.
Not a moment too soon, because over the railing
Shit.
comes this creature that could be part lizard, part insect. It's about 8 feet long, tall. It's difficult to make out because it's crawling like an insect, but as it rears up over the edge of the balcony, it sort of pulls itself up to almost a humanoid form. It's got this thick black carapace, this glossy, elongated head that rolls back in between 4 large vents that pop up on its back. Long, thin, spider-like arms. And it opens its mouth and like this thick, viscous liquid comes drooling out, and a little inner mouth pops out from in between its jaws and snaps in your direction as it weaves its head backwards and forwards.
Seems kind of stress-inducing, doesn't it?
It does seem kind of stress-inducing. Yeah, this is... Everybody get a point of stress for that.
Mm-hmm.
What can I say? You're welcome.
It's got this
Right.
thick, greenish-black carapace that seems to absorb the light, even from the burning bookcase. And it sees you, or doesn't see you because it has no eyes, but it somehow senses you, perceives you. And as it does so... It seems to assess you for a second. And then
What is
we're
that?
going to look at
Second.
some initiative.
Hey, is that second long enough for me to pop a shot? Because I don't give a shit about assessing.
Come on, Vernig, let's have initiative and we'll see whether you get to make a shot.
All
or not.
right, who goes first?
I'll go first. Because it's going to be a 10.
You indeed go first.
Damn.
What? Crazy.
All right, the alien's going next.
Well, it's got an 8, so I don't think so.
God damn it.
Do you want me to deal the alien twice?
No, you do one of you first, and then the alien again.
Can I have a card, please?
A 4.
Ooh.
The alien. A 9. And myself a 5. And the 2 NPCs are a 3 and a 10.
Okay. Right, Pat, you're up. You do get to shoot it while it's assessing you.
Marvelous. Let's fucking find out exactly how much I have assessed this fucking situation. All right. Pulse rifle at the ready. I fire. Blazing away. You hear it. And I'm out of ammo, but I get 2 successes. When you roll a panic on an attack like this, do you actually roll
empty
panic?
your clip.
Or do you just empty your clip?
You both.
Both.
Do both. Okay, that's right. Okay. I'm just making
You'll
sure.
need your next action
I
to
was
reload.
used about that last round when I first started playing this game, actually. Okay, so I've rolled my panic and I got an 8, but I do have 2 successes. This is a 2 damage weapon, so if all that comes through, armor piercing, of course, it should be a 3 damage. But
Okay.
see how they do on their armor.
It shrugs off your pulse rifle. You empty your clip at this thing. You literally spray and pray. And the bullets spang off of its carapace. Don't know, maybe the angle wasn't right, but whatever happened, this thing takes your bullets and laughs them off. Next on 3.
But what is an 8? That's a tremble? -2 to agility?
8 is
right?
a tremble, -2 to agility, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I played this game a lot.
It is wrecker. Knocker.
Knock us up. How do you get no successes when you've got that many dice? In fact, that's a panic roll. 3, 6. Doesn't panic, but doesn't get any successes. Opens up with the flamethrower, but hasn't brought it around to bear and just sets fire to the hallway next to it.
Then it's Kira. Princess.
Okay, so I'm seeing all this happen. I've had a moment to poo myself. So I get down on my knee. I load up the smart gun again, try and get it underneath. Because, I've eaten lobster before. And would it be long range or medium?
This is very definitely medium range.
Okay. Gonna attack it. With my modifier.
Actually, this is probably short range, to be fair.
And no successes. But I did get 2 of the yellow dice and a
Panic,
face hugger
so
dice.
you gotta just click on.
Wait, what?
It's still a success if you get them on the yellow
Oh,
dice.
she has no success. Oh.
Wait,
no, I have 2 yellow.
Oh.
No, but all right, hold
Okay.
on.
She
Are
has
the yellow ones
nothing
giving you a little
and
sneaky
1
thing?
face hugger.
Oh, okay.
One is snake
That's a
hugger,
panic roll
one
then.
is
Oh shit!
blind.
Oh.
So you gain a point of stress,
Fuck.
and then you make a panic roll.
Okay.
Oh, we
let's do
flubbed this. We
But
flubbed this.
you
Fuck.
do have a re-roll.
I do have a
You do
reroll.
have a reroll.
Use it. Use
That-
it. Use
that
it.
would
Don't,
be
Okay,
don't, don't,
excellent
okay.
Use it.
time for a
Get down
reroll.
slightly, and then I go, and I attack again.
You use it. Oh my god. Because if you, that's better. I mean, you still
Four,
fucked up, but
five.
that's better.
I have to do 2 more stress.
Yeah, so that's still a panic roll.
Do I add stress, or do I just
No.
do another?
Just. Well, she's already rolled her panic. And
Panic.
Yeah,
Six.
so it's
so you're
6.
good. And she's got 4 successes, so for a total of 6 damage.
Okay, unless you want to spend them doing anything else, like pushing it back or something.
Oh, it's on the railing, isn't it? Can I push it back?
You could knock it over.
Let's
Using
do
one of your
that.
successes to do that.
So I'm blathering it, and then I slightly point it down and I start hitting its claws or feet that are on the railings, trying to just demolish it.
Use the smart gun and you walk fire down its body, and everywhere that the smart gun hits, there's a little puff of yellow acid that bursts out of its body onto the floor, and you can smell that smell again, only it's much fresher this time.
Yeah.
Strong and pungent, and as you get to its feet, it kind of slips as the railing that it's gripping onto dissolves, and it falls backwards into the core and disappears from your sight.
I think we'll be seeing that one again.
I'm not.
What does anybody want to do?
All right, you know what? The fucking game's over. I'm gonna go ahead and try and find a cell service because I'm calling for backup. This shit's fucked. Tell me how fucking wrong.
There's some static, certainly. I mean, if you wanted to listen to a thing going... Apparently the walls of this base are really thick.
Alright, no service out here. We need backup. This is a situation that we this very well might be untenable. Alright, you're my squad. I'm here to ensure that you all stay alive. And I'm here to ensure that we complete our mission. But you know what? We've been sent on a mission by topside that I don't personally believe we are equipped to handle.
Okay, let's have an observation roll from everybody.
Let's have a diplomatic resolution to this if we can. And that's going to be like me while we're all making that observation. Do we continue on our mission? Or
Are you talking to me?
I'm talking to the entire group. You're included.
Well, of course. Nobody's hurt. We still have data to retrieve. What is your problem, Marine?
Well, ma'am, I believe we have been under-equipped for the mission that we are facing. It would be standard protocol for us to, seek reinforcements at this juncture.
Marine, all I've seen so far is successful action. I do not understand. What is your reasoning here? Care to explain?
We came here expecting perhaps a skeleton crew of...
Did Kira or Pat, did either of you get a success on your observation?
They both did. Princess got 2 and Nani's got 1.
Okay. So you all noticed that the one creature coming up over the top wasn't enough to have been making all of the noise that you heard. So as you're having this little discussion, another clawed hand rattles over the edge of the balcony, followed by one that's too far away for it to just be the other hand of the same creature. And one by one, another 3 creatures swarm over the top. Only these ones don't stop. They swarm over the top and come charging towards you.
I look at her, and then I look at the thing swarming over, and I say, "Do you want to continue? Because you're absolutely welcome to."
Right, we're still going off the initiative we had from before. Pat, you're up.
Yeah. Do you want me to deal more monsters for you?
No, it's okay. We'll keep them going on the same thing.
All right.
Okay, well, I'm going to, level my... So I actually have to... I don't think I had a chance to reload, unless you would say that I did. Gotta spend this time.
No, you were busy arguing with me.
I was busy trying to pull rank, and you know what? Now I have to reload, and that's my turn.
Can I reload?
I believe you're next, so you can reload for your action if you want.
Oh, I've already just...
Yeah, you've emptied your... When you get a panic, a facehugger, you empty your clips, so your next action has to be reload if you want to fire up.
Right, so we've got to reload, Vero?
We're all dead. It doesn't matter.
Do I have access to any cover?
There's these Marines.
I will use the Marines as cover. And I will assume Overwatch.
Okay, the other two Marines both kind of open fire.
Knocker is kind of good cover, right?
Yeah, Knocker is very good cover.
Yep.
Oh, for God's sake, Knocker.
I want to make sure I still have like a good line of sight, though, and I'll assume.
Knocker appears to be frozen, so perfect for cover. But Lulu manages to get a couple of shots off, and there's some acid splash. One of the bits of acid hits him. And he screams as some acid lands right on his face. Ah! It doesn't even hit the helmet, straight in the face. Ah!
Knock it off, Knocker.
Right, let's find out what these three bad boys are going to do.
Oh, we're fucked.
One of them appears to be in some kind of a command role over the other two, and it kind of hangs back and lets the other two do it. It's come all the way over the balcony and then stopped and reared up to its full height. Everybody go up by a stress level. The next one throws itself forward. Going for Pat with an all-out attack.
You know, I don't actually have a lot of health. This might be me taking a background character. This might be my ass.
Okay, roll your armor. You got 6 armor, remember?
I do. What? Let me roll that. Fuck. I forget if the alien button actually just gives you the armor or if you have to...
Just click armor. And
Yep,
I'll roll
you do. It does. It does. Oh man, I love the roll 20. Oh, I hate
That's
the
a
roll
big
20.
fat nothing.
Nothing.
Okay, take 5 points of strength damage, which I
Yeah.
believe breaks you.
No, yeah, that does. So let me give you my 66. The medic is down. Well, medic is not super totally
It's,
permanently
15.
down.
Oh, 15's quite easy. I mean,
And what is that? Broken leg?
blood in eyes.
Blood in eyes.
Yeah, as this thing comes at you, slashing and tearing, it's going for like the soft areas, the throat, the face, the forehead. Your own blood gets in your eyes. Your observation and ranged combat are at -2 until a medical aid roll is made.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I'm the one who makes the rolls. Bad nature. Oh, this is fun.
The other one, Kira, goes for you.
Three xenomorphs. One touch.
1, 2, 3. Please roll your armor dice, which is, I think, 6.
I got 1.
Okay, it literally runs up to you, grabs your shoulders, and that inner mouth punches out right in between your eyes, killing you instantly.
What?
With a punch right through the face of this inner mouth.
What a way to go.
I know.
Oh my god.
Kissed to death
the
by a
worst case
xenomorph.
ever.
Damn, princess. I'm sorry.
It's okay, I lived
So that's
a
the
bright
aliens
and
out of the
colourful
way.
life.
Our princess is in a better castle now.
Pat, what you going to do? One of your squad has just been put down horribly.
Alright, that's me, huh? Alright, I issue the order, retreat! As I fire off at a -2 against, actually, like, I'm trying to clear a way, actually, so that we can back out. How many are behind us?
Through the wall that
they're
I
in
knocked
front
down
of you.
earlier.
Oh, they're in front of us?
Yeah,
Alright,
you need to
well,
go
then
forward to get out of here.
Oh, they're all.
You're in someone's
All right.
bedroom.
Wait, the corporate agent wasn't in the bedroom. Why isn't the corporate agent?
The corporate agent is in the bedroom. She's behind Knocker.
The corporate agent is smart, and she has moved positionally to make
Plus,
sure
what's
that
that
she is
corporate
never
agent
in
talent
there.
that you're always so proud
God
of?
fucking damn her. Oh yeah,
I didn't even
know.
have to use it. I just played by the rules and like no pulling up talent, just doing it, you know?
Yeah, I failed and I got a panic as a result, and let's see what that panic gives us. That's a huge bummer.
That's a 9. So you drop something.
You know what? I dropped my fucking pulse rifle. That's at least what I can control. I don't know.
No, I mean, you're trying to get blood out of your eyes. You're sweeping your hands back and forth. You can't quite see what's going on. You drop the pulse rifle while that's happening.
Yeah, I used this piece of shit. All right. So that was me. Can I just give an order out to people to make them?
Yeah, you can
I
make
don't
a
know if
command
I have-
roll to
yeah,
see if you
give
can
a
improve
command
someone
roll.
else's.
Yeah. All right. So I got 2 successes and again a panic, but I want to make sure that everybody's moving out. And let's see what that panic gives us. It is a 4. So actually on this one I can cool. Finally. Okay, so I got 2 successes on a command roll to get everybody to retreat.
Okay, the sound of Lulu screaming and weapons fire is almost deafening. Veronique, you can see... Pat can't. You can see that he's managed to get a shot off on this thing just as it's closed with him, and the acid has sprayed out of it onto his face and is just horribly burning its way through his eyes, his nose, his mouth. The screaming is turning to a gurgling as it goes.
So that's Knocker, the guy
that's
that was
Lulu,
my
the
body armor.
Comtech.
Okay, Lulu, Comtech.
I feel as though Knocker is
Is
about
there
to be like,
still anything to salvage of Lulu, or she's a goner too?
Lulu's a guy.
Oh.
And it looked like
Not
there
that I
might be
care.
a chance to salvage something on Lulu, but as this creature gets up close to him, it digs its claws into its own chest, pulls its own rib cage open and kind of shoves his head into its open rib cage, silencing him mercifully from the noise he's making as its innards start to dissolve his head.
That's indeed a mercy.
Meanwhile, the last one...
I think I'm much out of Lulu.
swarms over Knocker. Damage to 3, 4.
So does Kira have control of Knocker now?
We'll see if Knocker lives.
I don't think he's long for this world.
Just tearing and ripping at him, and he's still holding on in there. He's inside this thing, and he's got a shotgun, and he pulls the shotgun out. And he's screaming and shouting as he does it.
Kira's about to be introduced to the kid survivor. Fucking
And there's a shotgun blast from in the room. But Pat, the last thing you are aware of is one of these things being all up in your face, and then it all goes black.
Ooh.
You're standing outside the entrance to Sevastopol 2 station. There's a big rotating door in front of you. Your contact marine is just wiring up and getting ready to access the door frame. What do you want to do?
So, big old question in the room. Same characters, yeah?
Same characters, same stats. Keep your stress, lose your damage.
Do
Oh.
we remember?
You remember everything. That's why you're keeping your stress.
Brains?
What the fuck?
Brains.
It's cold. It's snowing. There's a strong
Hold
bite
up.
to the air. There's a big wind blowing through this little valley where Sevastopol 2 station is located. And this massive vault door is sat there. And Lulu's got the wires connected and just kind of looks around. Boss, what
Lulu,
happened?
Hold steady. I'm gonna phone home. I'm gonna try and patch into the command. Anything?
You put a call through. Conroy.
All right. This is Corporal Naomi Ricardo speaking. We've been dispatched to
Yeah, I know, Ricardo. You
access-
just left like 10 minutes ago.
affirmative. Yes.
You can't be running into problems this early. You probably haven't even got the door open yet. Are you even at Sevastopol 2?
Working on the door. But Commander, we've had a strange experience. There is something on the other side of this door that is not of our knowing, Commander. I request backup. This is an official request. Feel free to.
Marine, I've got your head cam here. There is nothing going on out there except snow and doorways.
Commander, when we get on the other side of this door, I won't be able to speak to you. That there will be some sort of jamming in place, or perhaps the doors are just too heavy to get a call out. This is me officially requesting backup.
Okay, I'm deploying a recon drone to your location. Pop smoke.
Much appreciated, Commander. Over and out. Fucking ass! God damn!
Sarge,
Goddamn pencil pusher!
I'll face the snow and a court martial rather than going back in there with Ollie.
Marines, the objective hasn't changed. Nothing's changed.
It says you don't even carry a rifle.
What the fuck is going on here? Do you have more
Chief,
knowledge?
I don't get it.
Yeah, watch.
There's no damage. I feel fine. I'm freaking out.
Why are you freaking out if you're fine?
No.
What the fuck is going on here, Wayland Yutani?
Is there are they using bioweapons or something? Have they
There's
dosed us?
We're here to retrieve data. Can we get on with the mission?
Is this some sort of training mechanism? Are we asleep? Are we in cryo? Are we...
Marine, I'm gonna cock my gun and I'm gonna aim at Princess foot. I'm like, can you get a move on?
Oh, that is
Fucking
a threat.
Polish.
Pulse rifle directed at you. Wayland Yutani, this is not your jurisdiction. We are here as agents of the fucking Colonial Marines.
What has your commanding officer told you?
Commanding officer is dispatching a drone to oversee the process, but I'm
As
certain the drone will
they
do
are
some
not
very
sending a reinforcement, they have not canceled the mission. Retrieve the data.
You're gonna start talking right now.
I am talking right now.
A little
You're gonna
star
start giving us
appears in the sky,
information.
gets bigger and bigger as it comes in. And
Pulse
something
rifles
about the
down on my
size of a trash can briefly decelerates before crashing down in front of you and deploying a remote sensor suite. Your comms crackle. Ricardo, this is Conroy, over.
Hear you loud and clear.
Okay, move your squad forward. Run
You're getting
a cable
clear-
from the drone through to the door. Once you've got a cable through the door from the drone, you'll be able to stay in comms range with the ship.
Much appreciated, Conrad. All right, you are the man. Lulu, this is on you. I know we're dealing with some weird stuff. Break through that door. Let's show them where we're at.
Door
We're about.
opens with a rotating, crunching, grinding sound, and a dead body falls forward into the snow.
Don't look at it. We know what's up.
Yeah, it looks like
Conrad.
some kind of damage to the back of its head. Highball weapon, maybe.
So does the drone move? Does the drone have like sensors, or is it just like a
The drone
USB
pops a couple
port?
of pups out, and they follow you.
Can they
Through the
sweep
door.
ahead?
Observe the interior of that head. It is empty, no skull, no sign of damage on the other side. Not a ballistic weapon, not even an ice pick.
Yeah, well, you know,
I
love
UPP
them.
love their ice picks. Stay on mission, Marine. So inside the door, there's this security office, big enough for one person to sit down in, maybe two people to stand up in if it's cold. And then there's a large platform elevator that runs down an incline further into the base. The bottom of the incline, you can see a big set of double doors. Look like blast doors from here.
Sarge, can I make a suggestion?
Yeah, my permission.
I think we should go as incognito as possible, make as little noise and disrupt the building as little as possible. Maybe the reverberations might awaken our friends.
I recommend a solid suggestion. Definitely considering leaving some of these pups here. Although, frankly, we could perhaps get some reconnaissance if we sent them down earlier.
Understood.
What do you think, Corporal? Think we can, do you think, Conrad, think we can get some of these pups down and give us reconnaissance of the interior?
Keep one with you. You got 3 pups. If you want to dispatch the other 2 for recon, you go for it.
You know what? Sure. Is there a watching screen I can observe?
I'll transfer ownership of the pups over to your contact.
Perfect. Lulu, get a screen up. Pup 1, all the way down to the bottom. Pup 2, give us a spiral of the other floors, please. I want to see what that biological stuff at the bottom is.
Chief, we're not through the door yet. How do you know there's biological stuff? No, wait. I remember the biological stuff. The fuck, man?
Yeah. We're stowing that shit, right?
So you go up
Mission
to the
as normal?
controls for the elevator platform. Looks like there's some ice or something on it.
Don't touch that. Who's got a knife?
Yes, sir.
Like half a dozen knives.
I like pull out
One
every
from
single
you.
set.
5.
It's a full dinner service.
Alright.
So you punch the button, the platform slides down, you get to the door. It looks like there's some acid damage that's been done to this door. Weird sense of deja vu.
Right, everybody. Don't touch the weapons on the ground, they're trapped. We're not going into any rooms. Got weird shit in them.
Yes, sir.
Slow sweep of the top floor, going down to the second. Lulu, I want you watching those cams. Report to me anything that is out of the ordinary. Anything.
Yes, sir.
Even if it's a fucking birthday card signed to yours truly. I want to see it.
All right, dispatching pup 2 down the shaft, pup 3 rotating around the floor. Now, last time you went right around this circular corridor. Do you want to do the same thing again?
Yeah, why not? Might as well use what we've got. We know where the thing is. We can avoid it.
So the pup number 3 is dropping in and out of the
Goodness.
rooms as it goes. Pup number 2 drops down the shaft.
Oh,
There's
pup
little
number 3, don't
lasers
go through the rooms.
spiraling
Just
out.
observe-
Just in the corridors.
Just in the corridors. Observe
So
any open doors.
Okay,
We're
Chief,
going
I'm
the
getting
same way
telemetry
again?
from the pups.
You said you were going the same way again.
Do you have any issue with that? Company person.
Isn't that the definition of insanity, Marine?
Doing the same thing over and over again and expecting the same result?
A different result. What are you expecting?
Well, I'm expecting to die here and wake up outside of the station. What are you expecting?
There's a low whistle from Lulu.
What is it, Lulu?
Shit, Chief, I don't know what the hell they're experimenting with, but this is some next-generational biotech shit.
Let me see those cams.
Some grainy camera footage of some kind of bioorganic material coating the bottom 2 levels down below. Where there were corridors, there now appear to be these sort of organic-looking orifices. There's this sort of thick, brownish black substance, looks like ablative armor, attached to the walls, attached to the sides of the rooms. There's an increase in humidity being picked up by the pups on floors 5 and 6. And you can see that the fan itself is drawing out some of that humidity and then blowing it back up into the chamber.
Lillian, was this what you were expecting? Did you want to bring home a pet or something?
Whoa, Pup 2 is down. Pup 2 is down.
Where was Pup 2 when it went down?
Pup 2 was running recon on floor 6. I don't know if it lost signal or if it hit something. That shit down there is doing something crazy with signals. It's like It's like radar absorbent, electromagnetic absorbent.
And surely
I'm gonna lean over Lulu, like to see the controls, and just lean real close to Lulu.
Chief, if this shit's as absorbent as it seems, if they coat their ships in this, they'd be invisible. Invisible UPP warships. I get why we need this intel.
Alright, relay this information back topside.
Got Pup 1 for just that.
Right,
so you make your way around the corridor, and on the far side from where you came in, there's an elevator shaft.
Are there any staircases?
There are stairs as well. Yeah, there's stairs leading down to floor 2, or minus 2.
Let's act like firefighters here. Nobody touches that elevator. Walking down the stairs.
So you walk down the stairs into floor 2.
Steps in today.
Floor 2 was the admin floor. You've got offices down here. And I'm going to get everybody to make another observation roll.
Well, Wei Yu, seems like we've entered your savannah here. Got anything you want to handle?
I got a stress and 1 success, or 2 successes, I think.
Princess, you got 1 success and you need to roll for panic.
Yeah, I got 0 successes and I have to roll for panic.
Princess got a 7.
What does
So you tremble and everybody else around gets a 1 stress.
There you go. So it's an extra stress for you,
I also got a
and
panic.
Veronique.
Do I get an extra stress as
You
well?
don't. No, you give everybody else panic by freaking out a little bit.
Lovely.
Well, I got a panic too, so everybody else goes up with stress. I got the same result, 7.
Okay, so you do go up another stress.
Everybody else goes.
Echo chamber.
As you're making your way through these offices, you hear that skittering sound again.
Hey, everybody. We know what that means.
Initiative cards. That's what that means.
Yay! So, who does where you deal first? Princess, you're up, and you're up.
Oh,
Yes.
lovely. Oh no.
Who's next?
I'll go second.
You do go second.
Woo! Fancy.
I'll pick the third one. I'm a 4.
Nice. Damn.
To the
Sound
aliens
good.
then. I'll be
A
needing
3.
4 cards for the aliens.
A 9. A
Oh,
3.
oh.
A 9. A 10. An 8. So
Okay.
3, 8, 9, 10. And for the NPC, that gives us a 6 and a 7. So it's Princess, Pat, Alien, me, NPCs, Alien rest of the turn. That's your action.
Go ahead, Princess.
So immediately, like, that sound is now triggered in my brain. Hear the sound, shoot. I get my smart gun, and where I hear the skittering, I just open fire. I go, ooh.
3 successes, and you had that thing where you had more successes. You said Ben, right?
Yeah, I have a +2
So
modifier.
5 successes. So that's 7 damage.
Yeah.
I just go.
You just cut through prefab desks and office partitions, just aiming for the sound. You didn't even see the goddamn thing. You just like and spray and pray. It does not manage to save any of them, and the sound stops, and instead you can hear a hissing sound and smell that acrid tang again. Pat, what do you want to do?
So if I'm not seeing anything, I think I need to make an observation roll.
Yep.
As a failure, and I'm too stressed out to push. So what I might do at this point is take a Napa leaf and zero myself out.
Okay. Who is next, Vernie?
Next is the alien.
Aha, okay. Who are we going to go for? Kira.
Hey!
From the ceiling, something drops onto your arm, and a thick whip-like tail wraps around your arm and the hand that's holding the smart gun trigger, and you can feel this thing working its way up your shoulder. So you can take a point of stress straight away from that.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I think yes.
That you won't be able to shoot while it's doing that, but this thing is on you and clawing its way up you. Who's next?
That'd be me.
I didn't mean the things I said.
I was by Lulu, so I will stand behind Lulu and assume Overwatch.
Okay, next.
Next would be Knocker.
Okay, I'm very sorry about this, Kira.
Okay.
Right, Knocker gets a 9 on his panic roll. 9 is drop something, I think.
Yes.
Which is lucky, because he was going to shoot you otherwise.
Nice.
So he brings his pulse rifle round to shoot you, realises that he can't shoot you, drops it and draws his knife instead.
Or intimate.
Nice.
And then I think we've got...
After that, it is Lulu.
It's Lulu. Lulu gets a 7 on a panic roll. 7 is...
That's
Tremble gives everyone a stress.
Tremble.
Everyone grab a stress. Add it.
And then it's the alien again, I believe.
8, 9, 10 alien.
Oh no, one of the 9 and 10 alien is dead.
Good, so you got 1 action on the Xeno.
Okay, Kira, you roll close combat.
Okay. So I have.
That's 2 successes, and you have to roll for panic. So, wait, you attacked Kira?
It attacked her. The
Oh, it
close
attacked
combat
her.
roll is a defensive thing, so the
Okay,
I got
panic
two
doesn't
then.
count. So you got 2 successes. This thing lurches its way towards your face, and as it
Okay.
does so, you let that servo arm take control again, and you grab hold of 2 of the lobster fingers as they try and wrap around your head. So you're holding onto these lobster fingers,
Yeah.
and this, well, you know what it looks like.
Oh yeah.
And that little inner tube bit is like flopping out and flailing around near your face
I'm just like. And can I just like?
like a drunk guy in a club.
Oh, that was too close.
Josh was just laughing so loud we heard him over the microphone as well. So yeah, that little tube proboscis thing is like flopping out near your face, and you're pulling it away, and luckily it's wrapped around your arm and not around your throat.
Yes. Is there any way I can kind of pull it off without breaking it?
Well, you
so there's
fling
no
it
acid?
away from your
Okay.
face onto the ground.
Okay. And can I do anything other than fling it? Is there any?
For that
Wait, I
action,
can
no, but I believe
stop.
you're up next.
Try and suplex it.
Oh.
People's elbow.
So if it's my action next, I fling it away, and then I get my baseball bat again, and I just
Oh,
smash
yeah.
it.
Oh,
Every little fuck out of it. Do I have to roll for that?
You do. You have to roll your baseball bat attack.
Oh, I got 3 and a panic. I'll roll my panic now.
So that's
That's 8.
5 damage. And panic 8, which I never remember.
Is that the shakes?
Panic 8, I think, is the shakes, yeah. Panic 8, tremble. -2 to agility until your panic stops. However,
Oh, no.
baseball batting it to death is a strength roll.
Do I have to
How
roll strength?
But shooting is.
Yeah, but shooting is. So
an
you
agility
kind
based
of
roll.
lose your shit a little bit. And you're just wailing on this thing with a baseball bat, like smack, smack, smack. Ah! And as you're wailing on this thing with a baseball bat, you beat it to a pulp. You're flinging acid left, right, and centre with the baseball bat. The baseball bat itself is dissolving.
Jackson Pollock it.
None of the acid lands on you or any of your comrades. It's hitting the walls, it's hitting computers, it's hitting desks, chairs, everything's hissing and sizzling and fizzing. But nobody is harmed, except for the facehugger, which you beat to a pulp with a baseball bat.
Miraculous.
Oh,
Beat on the brat, beat on the rat, beat on the rat with a baseball bat. Oh, yeah.
A few seconds later, you kind of snap out of it, and you've got the handle of your baseball bat. It's about a foot shorter than it used to be.
gloopy at the end.
Gloopy at the end, and on the floor in front of you is this gradually increasing in size hole as the dissolved remnants of the facehugger drip through into the floor below.
Nanny, I don't
Right.
think I've stayed in the incognito mode of things.
From down in the well, you hear that scream again.
Oh no, I'm gonna die.
Good job, Marine. Here we go again.
Made it to
Alright,
the
Marine.
second floor this time.
And we know what's up. Let's keep moving. Go quick. See
So
how
you-
much of this floor we can clear before they get here.
Are you going to run down the stairs to the next floor?
You know what? I think we will. I will make us do that. Yes. That is my command.
Okay, so you make your way down to the next floor. You can hear rattling and clicking coming up the inside of the core.
All right, Marines, grenades at the ready. Let's see if we can stem the bud.
Can I reload
Yep.
during this?
Everybody reloads. Knocker, like, has 4 grenades strapped across his chest, and he's like,
Oh, that's a good boy.
hands them out to each of you.
All right.
Actually, yeah, I do have 4 grenades.
Oh, you've got 4 grenades as well. Fun times.
Oh, maybe we should. Some action plans.
All right, so we're ready. We're making our stand in the labs.
So you got to the top floor of the labs, and you're just looking in through all of the glass walls. There's a couple of tanks that have got those hand lobster things floating in them.
Is Pump One still relaying any of this? Corporate seeing what's going on.
Pup 1 is relaying all of this, like, shit, Marine, you've got to get down there and get samples of that shit.
Yeah, obviously.
Go full
Sorry,
weapons
we're-
hot. Kill anything that comes at you.
That's the plan.
And again, over the edge of the counter comes this wave of these black-green
Grenades at the ready.
carapace creatures swarming towards you.
Is there any chance we get to go off on our grenades before they get
We'll
get an
keep the same
roll?
initiative, so yeah, okay.
I still have
okay.
it laid out.
So
Princess is up first.
I will throw my grenade at them. I don't
Yeah, any chance you could tell me what sort of roll that is so that
It's,
I can?
it's 9 base damage.
Yeah.
I don't.
So rolling 9d6, right?
Yep.
I can
If
roll
you just
it
do
for you,
forward
Princess.
slash
You, yes,
roll
thank you.
I will
9d6.
roll 96. Okay, so
I'm gonna roll them in physical because my internet is disconnected at the moment.
She's got 0 success.
I aim way too high in my panic.
So you throw your grenade overhand and like, yep, that's missing those guys. And the grenade rattles down below and you hear this like ting, 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 ting. And then there's this sort of run, 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 run. One of the fan blades from the big fan down below that's circulating air.
Can I push it?
You can
Or-
push it.
You have a
I-
lot of stress. I just want to say you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 stress. So, okay, I'm just going to explain to you. You're at 8. If you have to roll panic again, no matter what, you will at least go up 1 step.
I'm gonna
Oh,
push it.
Angles.
We're not
You're gonna-
coming out of
okay.
here alive.
Angles.
Add
how do I
1
push it?
stress and push it.
Add 1 stress and how do I push it?
You roll again.
Okay.
Oh, it was your I'll have to roll
It
them.
was the grenade.
Oh, right,
Okay.
she had all that stress I had to roll to. You know what? I'll roll it manually because it's so many dice and everything, and I should have rolled those already.
Yes,
so you have 8 stress.
Yes.
Well, you know what? I'll do your proper roll first. Remove that stress because I didn't factor in your stress.
No
How-
problem.
How much is the base grenade, please, guys?
9.
9.
That's it. You've got 7 stress, right?
Yes.
That's 16 dice.
Yeah. You've got 5 successes. However, you got 1 facehugger. So please roll your panic now. Oh, Josh. Somebody's biased.
Hi, how are you?
This is fascinating. Truly interesting the way in which this creature has adapted and evolved.
So, what does this all mean?
Just roll your
So
panic.
hit the panic button.
9?
So you drop something.
Yep.
Wow.
My sanity.
That's really good. That's really good.
Dropping something is very good at this stage. So,
yeah.
in order to be able to throw the grenade, you've kind of had to fling your baseball bat aside. So you've dropped the baseball bat and thrown the grenade.
Drop another grenade.
Josh just said drop another grenade and it's dead. I'll drop the baseball bat.
So what's the damage, base damage on that grenade?
They do 9 dice. That's the damage as well.
Oh, that's the
their
damage,
area
so that's
effect.
5.
There's no like, does it actually hurt it? So it was 5. So they roll for their armor. Okay, with an explosion, the creatures that are clawing their way over the edge of the balcony are rocked and blasted. Bits of concrete go flying. You can see that it's tearing off the occasional limb from some of them. That breathing tubes off the back of one get snapped off. These creatures get messed up. Pat.
Are any of them still coming at us?
They're all still coming at you.
All right. Well, I already rolled my damage on the grenade.
One of them is kind of clawing its way towards you across the floor. 2 of them are limping sideways. One of them doesn't appear to be giving a shit.
The grenade got 4 successes, 1 of them on a panic and 1 panic. So I'm going to roll that. And it actually rolled a 3 somehow.
Well, you were already panicked, weren't you?
I took a nap relief. Was I panicked?
Oh,
after
okay.
that?
No, you went down. You're good.
No, the
Okay,
nap
I
relief
forgot
is
the
good
nap
for that.
relief.
So the one that's crawling towards you is blown apart. The 2 that are edging towards you sideways are now on the ground, crawling their way towards you. One of them's lost a leg and is trailing this slimy trail of greenish yellow acid behind it. One of them jumped as you threw your grenade and kind of soars over the explosion, horrifyingly enough, bearing down on you from above. Veronique, who was next?
That'd be the Xeno.
Probably this one.
As it bears down on you from above. Hang on, wrong one. There we go. Roll your armor, please.
No success.
No successes. I'm afraid you're broken again. Can you give me a D66?
All right, let's see. It is a 36. I don't know what that is offhand, and my internet is fucked.
Page 99. 36. You bring one arm up to shield you, and it snaps as the creature crashes into it, forcing you to the ground.
Bleed on me, your arms off.
Yeah, it's broken your arm. It's fine. 2d6 days, you'll be okay.
All right, cool. Cool. Good to know.
The next Xeno.
No, next Zeno is at 8. So after that, it's me.
Oh, okay. So you go first then.
Yep. I will walk up to Nanny, drag them away, and try and reset their arm.
Okay, make a medical roll.
Nope. That must hurt.
So you
So
drag Nanny
tried-
out of the way
I-
and start pulling on the broken arm.
I tried to force the arm back in place.
The
God.
other way.
Do I need to roll an armor?
Roll a d66 and then half whatever you get.
Well, it was a 53, so I'm happy it's half. Am I rounding up?
So 26 or 27?
Yeah. Is it a 26 or 27?
It has to be a 26 because you can't have a 27.
Oh, well, yeah, that's a good point, actually.
So as Rook tries to set your shoulder, tries to set your arm, they dislocate your shoulder instead, popping that out of place as well,
Seems about right.
rendering your whole arm completely useless rather than just your forearm.
Tried your best.
Fucking peachy. I think instead of witty comeback, though, I'm just like, ah!
Yeah, wouldn't have happened if you had done your job.
Right, Kira, make a mobility roll.
Me?
Yeah,
Oh dear.
you and the boys, you're all making it.
With my one remaining hand, I point at Rook, and I'm just like, none of this would have happened if you were just fucking honest with us.
I got
You know what?
2
I'd like-
with a face hugger.
Oh,
Sorry, go ahead.
I'm just gonna shoot Nani in the head.
And fucking miss.
Yeah, you waved a weapon at me. I'm just gonna shoot you in the head.
I pointed with my hand. I can't even grab my.
So...
right, Kira, take a point of damage to your strength and make a panic roll.
Sorry. 9. I got a 9.
9 is trembly goodness, I believe. I keep going to 109 looking for it, but it's not on 109. Panic?
I don't know how many resets we get, but
It's
I
104.
hope you're ready for what's about to come.
That's dropping an item. So as you are swept to the floor, the alien leaps forward and slashes around with its tail in this big open circle, knocking you and both of the boys to the floor. You all kind of go down, and in the process, you can't drop your smart gun because it's attached to you. But your shotgun, no, you don't have the shotgun. That's someone else entirely.
Like a grenade?
One of your grenades goes rattling off
Can it
of the
be
bandolier
explosive?
and sliding towards the edge.
Oh no. Oh no. It ain't looking good. Can I do anything to counteract that, or
No, I'm afraid you can't. As the boys go down, another one of the aliens kind of scuttles over the top of Knocker and does that special kiss. Just punches through his chest with its mouth, right through his heart, right through his armor. There's a gout of blood that comes out of his mouth as he dies.
oh dear.
Kira, what do you want to do? You're laying down, but you've still got a smart gun.
Firstly, I'd like to scream.
Good choice.
Yes. And is there any way I could with my do full auto where I just let the gun do all the killing Yes.
Yeah.
Would I be
You can
in
use
short
your
range?
overkill talent and your machine gunner talent and your smart gun to basically shoot everything.
Nice. Am I engaged in short range, medium range?
Doesn't really matter
Okay.
for the purpose of this. That just shows you what type of weapon it is.
I think because of your talents, it also like ignores the requisite +1 distress, right?
Yeah.
Nice.
So, what am I typing in?
Yeah, just
I have a
fucking-
+2 attack on the smart gun.
Yep.
And do I do anything else?
And it's full auto, which
means every new target gets the full attack damage. Of the
there you
gun.
go. So just do that.
2. The panic.
Roll
Wait,
that
did you-
panic.
Yeah, did you get, 2 successes and a panic?
2
Panic,
successes
two
and 2
successes.
panics.
So that's well, you get 2 extra damages, right? So
Mhm.
So you hit 2 of them for
that's
free.
6 damage, but she's full auto, she can split the damage.
Yeah, so there are 3 of them, so you could do 2 damage to each, or you could do 6 damage to 1, or 3 damage to 2.
3 damage to 2.
Okay. The 2 that are not on knocker are the ones that are easiest for you to shoot, because you're not going to shoot one of your colleagues by mistake. I mean, he's probably dead, but you still don't want to shoot him.
I'd be polite.
There's acid spray, of course. So you open up on those. Oh my god. Okay, so knocker's dissolving. I need you to make an armor roll, please.
Yes. I got 2 successes there.
Okay, so your armor is reduced by 2 to 4, and you take 1 point of strength damage.
So you take your armor rating, you subtract 2,
Yeah.
and you remove 1 health in the bar on the top left.
I am a poster child for doing well right now.
The last
Better
thing
than
you're
any.
aware of is the alien wrapping its hand around your head and jabbing you in the back with its tail spike, and you feel numb and cold. You feel this sort of sense of lethargy and calm pass over you as you become completely paralyzed. And the last thing any of the rest of you notice is Princess being dragged over the edge of the balcony by one of these creatures and taken away.
To a better castle.
I think it's my turn, am I wrong?
It is your turn.
Best of luck. Best of luck.
But yeah.
Alright, so my one arm's disabled. Fortunately, it doesn't take more than 1 arm to wield a combat knife, which I drag towards our good corporate agent's throat as I say, see you on the other side, why you? And engage in some friendly PvP.
Yay, friendly PvP.
Right, so that's engaged.
Yep.
Go on then, Pat. Make a close combat roll.
The bonus bonus 0 damage too, right? For a
Yep.
combat knife. And alas, my love has gone away. Da 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 da. Okay. And let's see. That is a 1 plus. Oh wow, I have miserable fucking stats on this one. 2 more.
Sucks
Plus
to be you, Marie.
success. Oh man, that is a single success.
Nope, it's 0 success on that.
Oh, do I? Oh, did it? Oh, hey, look at that. Look at that. It finally went through. It is a 1 success, but Do you roll armor or something?
Yeah.
I do. Do.
Because I've been having internet connection, so I was rolling it physically, and actually, amusingly enough, the physical dice and the
How many damages you make?
2 damage.
I soak them. I feel nothing.
The
What?
agent
What? Yeah, I'm
jerks
gonna ask,
backwards.
what fucking color is her blood?
Well, you don't find out what colour her blood is because she jerks backwards and you cut through the top of her coveralls, scraping across the... It seems to be some kind of reinforced fabric. They look like standard issue coveralls, but it's clearly Kevlar or something. Pharaoh, what do you want to do? Oh, you were going to shoot her in the head, weren't you?
Shoot her in the head.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Like to see you complete this mission without us.
Do I even have to roll for
No,
that?
you
Or
critical injury 65,
Yep.
64.
Yep.
Kira's gone. There we go.
She's back. Coming back.
So you're outside Sevastopol 2 station in the snow. It's windy, it's cold. You can see this massive circular gate in front of you. Looks like a massive cog that could roll to one side. Lulu, your Comtech Marine, has hooked up to the console and kind of drops it and jerks back and goes, "What the fuck?"
Right away, I'm rolling a close combat on the government agent or the corporate agent. I'm pushing her to the ground, and I want to see what she bleeds. That is 2 successes.
All right. Okay. So. Well, you do damage this time.
It's nice. It's 2 damage. Wait, 2.
So
2
what
plus
were you
1.
doing to attack? Was it combat knife or were you punching?
Actually, you know what? I think I think it was just punching. Frankly, I think I just brutalize her and then push her onto the fucking ground. Then I break out my combat knife, cut open the skin.
So you smack her in the face with all the strength you can muster, and this frail, dainty little corporate agent kind of goes, and a thin line of like milky yogurty stuff trickles out of her nose. Vero, what do you want to do?
Shoot her in the head.
She's a fucking synth! I shouted.
I am company personnel. You are not authorized to learn your lesson.
Fucking reset me, bitch.
Oh yeah, lose all your damage and your injuries, but keep all your stress.
Alright, well...
And as soon as you come, I was like, so how are we going to be behaving this time?
Going to be behaving in the way that keeps my agents continually alive. Now, tell me what the fuck is going on with this resetting business, because I know you know something.
We haven't retrieved the data. The mission parameters haven't changed.
The mission parameters may not have changed, but the fucking mission is fucked. So tell me what the hell is going on right fucking now, or else our mission parameters are going to be walking the fuck away from this door.
Do it.
Yeah?
Do it.
All right. Lulu, grab the synth.
Nobody's
Okay.
grabbing me.
What? Sorry, ma'am. This is a military operation, and Corporal's the commanding officer.
You are not authorized to lay your hand on company personnel.
I'm sure we'll get court-martialed if we don't reset ourselves first.
Lulu
Maybe you
comes
might
and gets
start
hold of
talking
one
about
of your
that.
arms.
I will try to
Ma'am, stand
kind
down.
of. I want to take them down like arm lock.
Okay, make
the
a close
ground.
combat roll.
Yep. How many is that? A lot. My mom was like, "Okay, just take the 10, remove 1. That's easier than counting."
Only this fucking synth would cooperate. Ugh.
I got no success though.
So he's grabbed hold of Rook's arm and is holding her. And she does this thing that looks like it would have been really cool in a movie, but clearly has watched too many movies, because Lulu adapts and keeps the lock on the arm, and now he's got her in an arm lock.
I would like to stab them with my hypodermic needle thing.
Okay.
Jesus.
I can roll openly now. Who cares?
I think it's about
2
time.
success.
Oh my god.
So inflicts paralytic effect.
Rook's hand kind of snaps back in this open-handed martial arts strike, and you swear
it's
there's
like
a flash of metal as the strike hits. And the next thing you know, Lulu is like going frothing a little bit at the mouth. We're going full Shelob injection here. He's doing a Frodo Baggins, and he just kind of keels over to one side.
Marines, stand back. Weapons at the ready. Point at Rook. Rook is now an enemy.
I automatically lock.
Rook, you better fucking start talking. You just killed one of my men.
Mission parameters haven't changed.
Mission parameters changed the moment you fucking killed one of my Marines. You fucking Wayland, you tiny piece of shit.
I
Now start
didn't
talking.
attack anyone. I defended myself. Be
Yeah, but you
reminded,
killed one of mine.
you are not authorized to lay hands on company personnel. The mission parameters haven't changed.
I think we should give her maybe a couple of grenades, let her go in there herself, see how she fares. She could just
Good
help you
idea.
reset it.
It's
As
pity
you
that
wish,
we don't have
princess,
Lulu to
as
open
you
the door.
wish.
Have you garnered enough information to do it yourself? We'll toss a few grenades in there with you. We will do you the courtesy of not removing the pins first.
Can I blow myself up in the middle of them with their grenades?
Yeah, they're going to hand you a bunch of grenades. You could just pull the pin.
Yeah, well, the idea is that we put her through the door first and then toss her the grenades and shut the door behind her. With the pins inside, though, for her courtesy.
Yeah, it would have been better if yeah, but maybe next time.
Maybe next time. We'll see how far this goes.
Okay, so you hand her a bunch of grenades, and you kind of hold her
Or
at
we toss
gunpoint.
them in.
Toss them
Yeah,
in
we
with
do.
her as she goes in. And then one by one, you all just kind of collapse onto the floor. The first thing that happens, obviously, you've already seen that Lulu's down. Knocker's down next, just collapses. Pff. Then, after that, Princess just goes face down in the snow. Pff. And you kind of feel like a sharp pain in the middle of your neck. And the last thing you see is the ground approaching at speed. And it hits you in the face, and as it hits you in the face, a bright light appears in front of you. And you're looking out through the window of a hypersleep chamber.
Yes.
And the hatch opens. And you got that hypersleep hangover pounding in your head. The doors open. And you sit upright in your hypersleep chamber, And you can feel attached to your head, you've got little electrodes, and there's like a little crown reaching around with extra electrodes. You've been in hypersleep before, but it's never had quite so many bits attached to your head. There are more tubes in your arms than usual. And the four of you sit up in these hypersleep chambers with needles in your arms, electrodes on your head. And Lieutenant Conroy is sat right there at a control desk with a whole batch of computers with loads of readouts and films and files and video uploads.
And I just look at him. I look down myself and look up and I'm like, clones? Are we doing fucking cloning now? We're never gonna get out of this shit.
At ease, Marine. You're not clones.
Then what the fuck?
Welcome to Operation Level Up. Sadly, you failed.
Nice.
Hit the head, hit the showers, get some chow. You're going back in an hour.
Brilliant.
I gotta read my contracts a bit more.
Am I there, or did I know that people sent away? let them have their cornflakes first.
Slowly slicing some bananas over cornflakes.
But you also have access to the feed, and you've been monitoring their life readouts and their stress levels. You're not convinced that this procedure is an alternative to the artificial womb soldier program at this stage. You wouldn't necessarily recommend using it for training. Apparently the Marines can't deal with extraterrestrial threats.
I look at what was that, Sergeant Roy?
Lieutenant Conroy.
Lieutenant Conroy, sorry. Okay. Got anything better than that?
The grunts. Rinse and repeat.
You know what? Princess. She's got something. Maybe put her aside for me.
You think solo challenges are the way forward?
Well, just put her aside for me, will you?
Okay, we'll be docking with the Tambitam in about an hour. We can transfer her across to Manifest there. I've uploaded all of your data.
Thanks.
What do you want me to do with the rest of the squad?
Freeze them, space them, what do I care?
Cold, but you're calling the shots.
I mean, leaving it up to you, but you've seen their potential. Minimal.
Fair. If you don't mind, I'll drop them back into combat circulation against human targets.
It's your life. I wouldn't have them defend mine.
But we'll transfer Princess to the Tambitam.
Yeah. I think way you could have some use for Black Ops spots have opened up.
Yeah, I heard some shit went down.
Yeah. We'll just recondition her a bit. We'll get her there.
Understood. Well, I'll let you file the report on this one. Presses a couple of buttons on his console. Meanwhile, in the rec room, you've gone to the toilet, you've had a shower, you're starting to relax. There's food there in front of you.
kind of figure out that this is it. This is.
Yeah, you're on board a ship. You're not on a planet. There's no planet. There's nothing going on. You're on a ship. You were in some kind of advanced hypersleep pod, and they've fucked with your head.
I think this is just the beginning. I think there's no getting out of this. Even death can't be trusted. So
then you see the corporal go to sleep in her cereal, face down in a bowl. The rest of the squad follows a few seconds later. You get just enough time to say, "Oh, fuck," before you're also sucking cereal through a straw.
Blowing bubbles in the milk.
Rook walks into the ready room where you guys are having cereal. Two masked men in black coveralls come in and they pick up Princess and drag her off. Veronique, do you want to do a final report to sign us off? What is your report to Wei Yu say?
Data still inconclusive. Pursuing another round. What was that? Private First Class Nora Brande to be transferred under Wayland Yutani control. End of transmission.
Prints out in green writing across the bottom of the screen. We zoom out and you can see that you're on a ship and it's just about to dock with a battle cruiser called the Tambitam. And when it does, it drops off 2 passengers before departing again and heading back towards Frontier War space with the remaining complement of crew and passengers. The ion engines light up as it flies away into the distance. Another synthetic greets you. It's Pope, one of the military grade ones. Operation Level Up was a failure, I hear.
Inconclusive. The problem is those Marines' potential is so minimal. It is hard to parse the data properly. The variables. I did get us some fresh meat that's got some value to fill up the ranks.
We need something to replace the womb soldiers. Perhaps this will do. I have some prospects. Put her in with the rest.
Then I signed like the guys in black to...
And as you see the guys in black dragging Princess off to her cryo-sleep chamber, we zoom out of the ship, out of the window, and we pan back to the Tambitam as it continues about its merry way on the Frontier War under the command of the general who's doing all kinds of shady shit.
Yeah, you'll be reporting to General Vaughn now.
Yeah. Thank you very much for joining us this evening, ladies and gentlemen, for this special one-shot cinematic Game Over, man. Game over. Thank you so much, players, for turning up and giving it your all. That was amazing. You guys were properly class. So much fun. Brilliant. Thank you so much. Come and see us tomorrow night on Garblag Games when we're going to be vampiring it up. So you'll see Veronique and Pat again. And Josh will be radioing in from that flat this time to be Gregor.
Gregor.
He is big man.
he likes small.
He is meat of sandwich.
Yeah.
Sandwich is salad now.
Meanwhile, I'm the kale of the sandwich.
You're the kale of the sandwich. And then next week we're back on Garblag Games with more of the same. I'm not even going to attempt to try and tell you what's running next week because we're all over the shop doing so many things. Come and check us out on Discord. Come and check us out on YouTube and all of those other places, and you'll be able to see what's going down. But thank you very much, and good night. It has been a pleasure.
I swear I'm a good person. Bye.
Bye. Bye.
See you later, man. Bad magic on Jesus. Woo!